My name's Savannah Mason, and I was 21 and a junior in college when I was diagnosed with grade 3 anaplastic ependymoma. I'm from a small town in Tennessee, and I was studying at University of Tennessee, Knoxville when we found out. I'd been having some symptoms for about a year prior to me getting diagnosed. The diagnosis was really hard on me and my family. Shortly after my diagnosis, we were trying to kind of sort through our feelings and trauma associated with everything that I'd been through. I underwent a craniotomy, chemo, radiation in summer of 2022. And for a while we kind of just put a band-aid on things, but then we realized last year that getting involved with organizations like MBTS and CERN Foundation would be really helpful for us in our healing process. So that's kind of where we are today. My parents, after I was diagnosed, they searched far and wide. They called lots of different treatment facilities, trying to find the best type of care for me, having a rare brain tumor. There's not a lot of literature on ependymomas. There's not a lot of research out there because it is rare. And so it was really hard for us to try and make an informed decision on where I was going to get the best care and who to trust with that. Just trying to find people who understand as well, because it is so rare. That's one reason that I'm so thankful that we found CERN and MBTS for sure. Just having a community of people who truly understand what it's like is just invaluable. It's something that I don't know how to even put into words how special it is to have people that you can sit down with and connect with who truly, you're telling them what you've been through and they're not just hearing it, and not being able to understand what it's like. Butterflies kind of have a dual meaning for me. So my grandmother, she passed away in 2020, and my mom actually had a dream one night that my nanny was there, my grandmother, and she said, whenever you see butterflies, think of me. And then shortly after that, I was given my official diagnosis of ependymoma. And we started researching more about ependymoma, trying to figure out the stats. And we found ependymoma, that's the symbol, is the butterfly. It was just a very beautiful moment for all of us. Me and my family, we all got matching tattoos. My parents, me, my brother. It's just kind of like a symbol for hope. And I think CERN, says it's a symbol for hope for change. So just something that I try to keep in mind every day. I can look down at my tattoo and know that I have a community of people who can support me and that I can help support as well. So I got a lot of comments when I was going through treatment of, how are you so positive through everything? And I would always be like, I just kind of had to be to get through it. And I feel like definitely having an internal attitude of positivity as much as you can really helps you get through tough situations. And I experienced that with brain cancer, and I experienced that in everyday life. And I've noticed my attitude about things and how I lead my life can really shape the outcome. I noticed that I have transformed a lot since I was diagnosed. I've grown a lot as a person. I've changed in many ways. I'm more empathetic towards everyone. I'm not grateful that I got cancer, but I'm grateful for the person that I've become after cancer. I still have challenges every day. Things that people would consider small tasks that they have to do require a lot more energy for me to get it done, and I feel like people don't realize that. So it's just having a deeper appreciation for even being able to do the small things in life. You may not visibly have a disability, but that doesn't mean that you don't have one. And I know that from personal experience, so I think just keeping that in mind as I carry on with my life is something that I've learned. It's very important to feel validated and to know that you're not alone, because that's a feeling that I felt and that a lot of my other peers in the cancer community have felt, that just feeling of isolation, especially when you're in the young adult community, oftentimes we're forgotten about. And I think it's so meaningful to have people that you can relate to and talk to about things that you may not be able to talk to other people about. It's an outlet of empathy and support that you can always turn to. For a while, I kind of put a band-aid on my trauma. I didn't know exactly where to go or how to find support for it. Immersing myself in it as opposed to running away from it has been something that I am thankful that we made that decision to do. I think just really having people who understand, who can help you through and guide you through the process and give you resources and information, education is truly valuable. So it helps give me hope.